By cultivating self-love and independence, you not only heal yourself, but also contribute to the healing of the twin flame dynamic as a whole. The more balanced and aligned you become, the more space you create for the union to flourish in the future. Another often overlooked aspect of twin flame separation is the role of divine timing. In a world that prioritizes instant gratification, the patience required during this phase can feel unbearable. However, the timing of a twin flame reunion is orchestrated by forces far greater than our human understanding. Divine timing ensures that both individuals are fully prepared for the challenges and blessings of the union. If one or both twin flames are not ready, forcing the connection can lead to further pain and disarray. The universe has a way of orchestrating events, lessons, and synchronicities that align perfectly when the time is right. During separation, it's common to feel frustrated or disheartened by the lack of progress. However, this period is not about stagnation, it is about preparation. The time apart allows both individuals to align with their higher purpose and resolve any karmic debts that might be hindering the connection. This is also a time to trust the journey. While it may not always make sense on a surface level, the separation phase is part of a grander plan designed to lead both souls toward union, not just with each other, but with their true selves. The healing of the inner child is one of the deepest and most profound aspects of twin flame separation, for it addresses the core of who we are and the experiences that have shaped us. The intensity of the twin flame bond brings unresolved childhood wounds into sharp focus. These wounds are not superficial. They reside in the subconscious, influencing how we perceive ourselves and others, often without our awareness. Fears of abandonment, rejection, or unworthiness are not just feelings. They are energetic imprints created during formative years when we were most vulnerable. Twin flame separation acts as a magnifying glass, illuminating these hidden scars so they can no longer be ignored. Confronting the wounded inner child is no easy task. These wounds often come with layers of defense mechanisms we've built over the years to protect ourselves from further pain. It takes courage and patience to peel back these layers, but it is through this process that true healing begins. By facing these wounds, you give yourself permission to grieve for the unmet needs and unspoken fears of your younger self. You may uncover long-forgotten memories, moments of neglect or misunderstanding, or even instances where you internalized feelings of unworthiness. As you sit with these emotions, the act of acknowledgement itself becomes healing, creating a bridge between your present self and the part of you that felt lost or unheard. Healing the inner child also involves actively reparenting yourself. This is the process of offering your inner child the love, comfort, and validation they might not have received when they needed it most. It's about becoming your own source of security and self-acceptance. You begin to rewrite the narratives that shaped your self-perception, transforming limiting beliefs like "I'm not enough" into affirmations of your worth. This reparenting allows you to meet your needs without relying on external validation, creating a sense of wholeness that becomes a cornerstone for your spiritual and emotional growth. The impact of this healing work extends beyond the individual. Because the twin flame connection operates on an energetic level, healing your inner child creates a ripple effect that reaches your twin flame. It dissolves the barriers that prevent open and unconditional love, fostering a connection built on mutual understanding rather than projection or fear. This process deepens the bond between twin flames and aligns the relationship with a higher vibration of love and unity. Surrender is perhaps one of the most paradoxical and liberating aspects of the twin flame journey. It is a step that requires immense strength, not in holding on but in letting go. Surrendering during twin flame separation does not mean abandoning the connection or losing hope for reunion. Rather, it is an act of faith, a profound trust in the universe's wisdom and timing. At the heart of surrender lies the realization that you cannot force a twin flame union to unfold. The connection is governed by divine timing, a sacred alignment that cannot be rushed by human will. Many find themselves caught in cycles of frustration, questioning why progress seems slow or why obstacles persist. Surrender invites you to step out of this struggle and accept that the journey is unfolding exactly as it is meant to. It asks you to relinquish the need to control outcomes and instead focus on your own growth and healing. The process of surrender is deeply transformative because it shifts your focus inward. Instead of seeking external solutions, you turn your attention to the present moment, where true power resides. This is not a passive state. It requires conscious effort to release fear, doubt, and attachment. By doing so, you create space for clarity, intuition, and divine guidance to flow into your life. Surrender also challenges you to embrace uncertainty. The twin flame journey is not a straight path, and its twists and turns often defy logic. Learning to find peace amidst the unknown is a powerful spiritual lesson that extends beyond the twin flame dynamic. It teaches you to trust not only in the connection, but also in yourself and the divine plan. Perhaps most importantly, surrender opens the door for miracles to unfold. When you release the weight of expectations, you align yourself with the flow of the universe. This alignment allows the journey to progress naturally without the interference of ego or fear. It is in this state of surrender that the most unexpected breakthroughs and synchronicities occur, leading you closer to the union you seek. The separation phase of the twin flame journey is often misunderstood as a period of stagnation or loss, but in truth, it is an active and vital process of preparation. Twin flame union is not simply the meeting of two people. It is the merging of two souls who have achieved a level of harmony within themselves. The work done during separation lays the foundation for this profound union. One of the key aspects of preparation is emotional and spiritual maturity. The challenges of separation push you to confront your deepest fears, heal old wounds, and let go of limiting beliefs. This process is essential because it clears the energetic baggage that could otherwise hinder the union. Both individuals must arrive at a place where they are no longer seeking completion in one another, but instead standing as whole and sovereign beings. This balance is what allows the union to thrive. The preparation for union also involves stepping into your purpose. Twin flame connections are deeply tied to the soul's mission, often involving work that contributes to the collective good. During separation, you may feel drawn to explore your passions, develop new skills, or embark on a path of service. These endeavors are not distractions from the connection, they are integral to the journey. By aligning with your higher purpose, you prepare not only for the reunion, but also for the shared mission that often accompanies it. Another vital aspect of preparation is cultivating patience and trust. The timing of union is divine, and it cannot be forced or manipulated. Instead of focusing on when reunion will happen, you are encouraged to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is contributing to the greater picture. This patience allows you to approach the union from a place of peace and readiness, rather than desperation or urgency. When the time for reunion finally arrives, it is not just the culmination of the separation phase, but the beginning of a new chapter. The union is enriched by the growth, healing, and alignment that occurred during your time apart. It is not simply a return to one another, but a step into a higher vibration of love, where the connection serves not only the individuals involved, but also the greater good. This preparation ensures that the union is not just a fleeting moment of joy, but a lasting and harmonious partnership rooted in unconditional love and shared purpose. The journey of twin flames is a sacred dance, weaving through challenges and triumphs, heartbreak and joy, separation and reunion. It is not a journey meant to be rushed or easily understood, for its depths hold the wisdom of lifetimes and the purpose of the soul's highest calling. As we reflect on the twin flame separation, we come to realize that this phase, while deeply painful, is also profoundly transformative. It is not a punishment, but a divine act of grace, a cosmic pause that allows each soul to grow into its fullest potential. Separation calls us to step into the unknown with courage and faith, to trust in a love so expansive that it transcends the limitations of time and space. It whispers to us that the journey is not linear, that progress often comes in spirals and waves, and that even in moments of stillness, there is profound movement happening beneath the surface. This process reminds us that the twin flame connection is not merely about romantic fulfillment. It is about union in its highest form. This union is not just between two individuals, but also with the universe, the divine, and the authentic self. Through separation, we are invited to dismantle illusions, release attachments, and shed the layers of fear and ego that prevent us from experiencing the boundless love that is our true essence. Moreover, the twin flame separation reveals the interconnectedness of all things. It teaches us that every step we take in our individual healing echoes in the collective field. As we heal, we not only prepare for reunion with our twin flame, but also contribute to the greater awakening of humanity. The love we cultivate within ourselves radiates outward, touching the lives of others, and weaving a tapestry of light that spans beyond what we can see or comprehend. This journey is not one of waiting, but of becoming. It is about embracing the present moment and recognizing that even in separation, the connection is alive, vibrant, and working its magic in ways we might not yet understand. It is about finding meaning in the in-between spaces, trusting that each delay, each challenge, and each breakthrough is part of a grander design, leading us closer to the divine union we seek, not just with our twin flame, but with the infinite love that exists within and around us. As you walk this path, know that every tear, every breakthrough, and every moment of surrender is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. It is a process of unearthing your inner light, reclaiming your divine power, and learning to embody love in its purest form. And when the time comes, when divine timing orchestrates the reunion, it will not simply be a meeting of two souls, but a convergence of all the work, growth, and healing that has been done along the way. In truth, the twin flame journey is a sacred contract with yourself to discover the infinite well of love within you, to live authentically and courageously, and to honor the profound purpose of your existence. Separation is not an end, but a beginning, a doorway through which you step into a greater understanding of who you are and what love truly means. Let this phase inspire you to trust in the unfolding of your path, knowing that every moment, no matter how challenging, is guiding you toward a love that is eternal, transformative, and divine. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our channel, where we offer useful spiritual insights to help you navigate your twin flame journey. The concept of twin flames is one of the most profound and enigmatic aspects of spiritual connection. This unique bond goes beyond the realms of ordinary relationships, delving deep into the soul's purpose and the profound lessons tied to our spiritual evolution. While the idea of meeting one's twin flame often evokes images of euphoric love and harmony, the reality is far more complex. Among the many stages of a twin flame journey, separation stands out as one of the most heart-wrenching yet transformative phases. Twin flame separation is often misunderstood, reduced to surface-level explanations like miscommunication or incompatibility. However, this stage carries a depth that requires a keen understanding of its spiritual implications. It is not merely about two people growing apart. It is a pivotal process rooted in healing, growth, and the alignment of divine timing. In today's video, we'll reveal why twin flame separation happens, why it is often so unexpected, and how this phase serves a purpose far greater than we might initially comprehend. Twin flame separation is not an accident or a sign that the connection was never meant to be. Instead, it is a purposeful phase designed to break down old patterns, confront inner wounds, and catalyze growth on both sides of the connection. When twin flames meet, it's as though two mirrors are held up to one another. Every strength, insecurity, fear, and unresolved trauma is reflected back with intense clarity. This mirroring can feel overwhelming because it reveals the aspects of ourselves we often avoid. Separation occurs when this intensity reaches a breaking point, forcing both individuals to step back and process what they've seen. Rather than viewing separation as a punishment, it helps to understand it as a necessary intermission. The journey of the twin flame is deeply tied to spiritual evolution, not just romantic fulfillment. Separation gives each soul the space and time needed to address the issues that are preventing harmony. Often these issues stem from childhood wounds, past life karma, or deep-seated fears of abandonment or rejection. Until these barriers are healed, the union cannot truly thrive. This phase is also an invitation to step into greater alignment with one's higher self. Twin flame connections are powerful, but they are not a shortcut to happiness. They demand that each individual become whole on their own before they can reunite in a balanced and harmonious way. One of the most profound lessons of twin flame separation is the cultivation of self love and independence. While the connection may feel like the answer to every longing or void, it is not the twin flame's job to complete you. Instead, this journey emphasizes the importance of becoming complete within yourself. During separation, feelings of loss, loneliness, and despair can surface. These emotions are often rooted in a fear of being unworthy or unloved without the presence of the twin flame. This phase challenges you to confront these fears head on and realize that your worth is inherent. This process of self discovery can feel arduous, but it is immensely rewarding. As you work through the pain of separation, you begin to uncover your own strength, passions, and purpose. You learn to stand firmly in your power, no longer relying on external validation to feel whole. It's also important to note that twin flame separation is not about cutting ties completely. While the physical or emotional distance may feel permanent, the connection remains intact on a soul level. This means that even in separation, you are still deeply connected to your twin flame, learning and growing in parallel paths.